Some love, folks. Man, glad to be here, man. Walked in here late, man. Almost missed my spot. It's crazy. I was stuck in traffic behind this idiot that just didn't understand the concept of different lanes on the road. Man, I had my boy in the car, right? I'm stuck behind this idiot for like 5 minutes. I had my boy in the car. I turned to my boy and said, must be a Chinese guy. Finally managed to get around the guy. As I passed him, we looked back. It was a Chinese guy. So we laughed and laughed and laughed. But you know what? I don't feel wrong at all, man. That's not racism when you complain about Chinese people driving. It's reality when you complain about Chinese people driving. It ain't racist at all, man. The Anti-Defamation League, who are out there fighting racism every day, probably complain about Chinese people driving. Back in his day, Martin Luther King probably used to complain about Chinese people driving. Now I have a dream that one day these pork fried rice motherfuckers will get their own highway. And keep them the hell out of my way. I have a dream. Man, I'm feeling good, man. You know why I'm feeling good? Because I just spent Christmas at home in my house that I bought this year, folks. Yeah. Feels good, right? Bought a house this year. And right after I bought my house, I rented out my basement. So I'm not just a homeowner, folks, but I am a landlord. That shit went to my head quick. Landlord. The Lord of the land. I walk around my front yard with a purple robe on, drinking liquor from a gold-plated pip cup. I knocked on this guy's door from my rent the other day, man. He's like, Chris, listen, man, Chris, I don't have the whole rent, but Chris, I promise you, next week when I talk to my auntie, and I was like, silence! You will address me as Lord. Let me take a second, folks, to salute all the single moms out here in the audience. Any single moms in the audience? Hey. It just takes me back, man. You know, you go see a woman trying to get a little pom-pom. But you gotta deal with the child, you know? I mean, I remember I held so many strange kids in my life. You're like, oh. How you doing? Yeah, don't you worry, don't you worry. Oof, you smell like shit. But that's okay. That's okay. Like your mama's getting your din-din ready. Mom's getting your din-din ready. Get her, she goes right there. Yeah. Well, your mama's got a nice ass. And you know what? When we put you to bed, I'ma tear that ass up. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. But here's the thing, right? In a couple days, 2 days from now, I'm gonna turn 34, right? I'm getting older. Unfortunately, the women I fuck are getting older too. I don't know, I gotta start hanging out in high schools again. Hey, kids are getting bigger too, man. I got a friend, Claudine. She's like a year older than I am. I go see her. She introduced me to her son. This dude's 17 years old. Bigger than me. I'm looking up at him like, how the fuck am I gonna bounce this guy on my knee? That's my only trick. I bounce him on my knee for a minute, they like me. But the worst part is, man, Claudine's been trying to get the boy to spend time with me, and she's been trying to get me to spend time with the boy. She's like, hey, he need a role model in his life, and she's been telling him, just spend some time with him. He's a nice man. So there we go. End up sitting on the couch with this guy, trying to play Xbox. I say trying because I'm not one of them grown men that knows really how to play Xbox. So I'm sitting on the couch with this guy playing Xbox, trying to kick up a little small talk, right? How you doing? How's school? Right? And I just relax with it, right? I wanted to get away from the situation, but I relaxed with it because I realized I don't have to send this guy to college and be his dad. I just got to take the opportunity I've been given, right? And be a positive influence in his life. Okay. No applause break for that. I was hoping, fuck this positive shit. He's going to turn it around. That's what he's going to do. But yeah, I'm playing Xbox with this guy, right? Trying to kick up a little small talk. And I said to him, well, you know, your mom's worried about you hanging out on the street with these knuckleheads over there. And he's like, yo, guy. Don't even go there, brethren. You're not my dad. And I said, well, that's my point exactly. Your dad's in jail right now. Your dad was hanging on the street with us knuckleheads back then. Your dad was gangster. It's 9 o'clock. Your dad's probably sucking a dick right now. And he said, yo, fuck you. But then I said, no, fuck you. And he said, no, fuck you, guy. And I said, no, fuck you. And he said, yo, fuck you 2 times. Then I said, son, I just got done fucking your mom. I win. But we had a good time sitting on the couch playing Xbox until he opened his big stupid mouth and fucked it up. He's sitting there like, hey Kris, man, next Friday, can I borrow your car? Get the fuck out of here. Borrow my car. Yo, how good do you think your mom's pussy is? I mean, I just got done with it, man. Honestly, it felt like she had you earlier today. Kris Bonaparte is the truth.